Hello, everyone. How are we doing? Happy Tuesday.
We're starting early.
Starting early. Yeah. It's been an exciting day in the mystery video games community.
God, for us at least.
If you're a Nancy Drew fan and you haven't heard the news, Her Interactive confirmed there is a new game coming.
Yeah.
Today, which is very exciting. The fandom ever since April 1st, Her Interactive put out like a teaser announcement, and everybody was freaking out because of course it's April 1st and everybody thought it was a cruel joke.
It really would have been.
It would have been so mean.
I hope it's like a million times better than Midnight in Salem.
I hope so too. I think they know
that they've messed up.
That they, took a wrong turn somewhere. And I feel like that's part of the reason why they've taken so long to get back to making games.
Yeah.
Yeah, they took out a patent or like a, what's the word? I can't think of the word. Essentially a patent, but for like IP, last year, and people were freaking out thinking like, oh my god, it's for a new game. And then they announced this game. Well, like yesterday they took out another one, and so people are like, are we going back to 2 games a year? Oh my god.
That would be insanity.
It would be it'd be crazy. So yeah, I'm not trying to get all that excited, but it's fun news if you're a Nancy Drew fan, which we are.
Yes.
So yeah, we're gonna sit down, play some cozy, chill Professor Layton. I was playing games with my cousin Andrew last night, and he is the one who suggested that we play this game, and he said that we stopped at he said, I think you stopped at a really funny place to stop, and you'll see when you come back to the game. So I think we may have stopped on the brink of like a story reveal or something.
Oh, interesting.
I don't know. We shall see.
Right, because we're trying to get into the tower.
Our story so far. Yes, we met a mysterious young girl at the dead end on the north side of the village. She starts to tell them something, but a sinister figure lurking in the shadows scares her off. Afterward, a puzzled Layton and Luke find a ticket to the town amusement park and head there. So, yes, we need to investigate the park. And we did this Ferris wheel puzzle last, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Is there something further along, perhaps? This place is so run down, it looks like it hasn't been touched in years. What a shame. I bet it used to be a fun place. There's even a big tent like the kind you see in circuses.
I understand why this was closed, because it's not like a normal park. It's like a theme park.
Right, yeah. Yeah.
Why did he let us in here?
I don't know. There's something quite sad about it, isn't there? How strange. This was clearly a traveling carnival, so why was it left to rot here in Misty? That's even weirder, that it stopped moving. I bet the Ferris wheel is a mess too. I suppose I won't be to use that ride ticket we picked up. Well, we better have things to do than ride that thing, don't we? Somewhere in this park hides a clue to finding the golden apple. I'm sure of it. Okay. Okay, so now it says check the Ferris wheel, not explore the park. So in the end, that ticket we picked up turns out to be meaningless? So it seems. I suppose my intuition failed us this time, Luke. Come, let's
You
head
should
back
use
to the
it.
heart
What?
of Saint Mystere and search for our next lead.
See what happens.
Yeah, might as well try. Maybe the power's off.
What on earth?
Whoa.
What the fuck is happening?
What? Fuck.
Game.
Oh no. That is preposterous. Oh my god. It is chasing them. What would you even do in this situation? I feel like I would just die.
Yeah, probably. Yes. I'd go like up into the woods, probably.
Yeah.
Wow.
At every turn, this game goes somewhere I don't expect it to. Blast. What the hell? Okay. Well, that must have been what Andrew
That's what he
said.
was talking about. Wow.
Why would the Ferris wheel? Professor, look what happened to the shed.
Shed.
Ferris wheel must have simply destroyed it. If we made a wrong step back there, we'd be rebel too. Oh my.
Like how he leapt on top of Luke, though. That's so sweet.
Yes. I think I found something here, Professor. What could that be? What? Entrance to the sewers? Oh boy. Right behind you, Professor. Okay. I hope I don't trip. This place is pitch black. It's cold,
It's a
too.
candle.
Watch your step, Luke. Look for anything suspicious or out of place. Look, there's a sort of stone tablet embedded in the wall. This is clearly some kind of puzzle. I'd wager the solution will tell us the direction in which to proceed. This feels like a Nancy thing to discover. Path you are on forks to the left and right in front of the sign seen below. Your gut feeling tells you this sign reveals the direction you need to go. Find an arrow within the picture, like the one on the side of the board. When you find it, draw a line around it as neatly as possible. Keep in mind that the arrow you are searching for may not be the same size as the one pictured below. So just your standard arrow shape then. This?
Yeah.
Luke, here's my answer.
What?
Can we not use the edge of the thing?
How embarrassing.
Maybe not. Because there's one here too. But it also uses the edge of the thing. This one looks more proportional though.
puzzle solved.
It's left. There's our answer. We'll proceed down the left corridor. Understood, Professor. That feels like a Layton thing. Okay. I knew there'd be a coin just like stuck in the wall. Look, Professor, there's a strange device on the door here. Seems to be a puzzle of some sort. I imagine the door won't open until we solve it. It's almost like we're being tested, isn't it? Indeed. Get the ball out. Oh, okay.
Puzzle.
I like a slide puzzle.
There's like nothing you can do. I guess you could put the purple in the ball hole.
Mm. Mm. That's right. But now I don't remember how I got this up there.
Purple down.
This one?
Yeah, and then the blue one over right. And then you can... I don't know.
Okay, what did I do?
I think you had it just then.
When?
Purple back over.
This
And the yellow over. And then move like...
Oh, I see.
Yeah, there you go.
There we go.
It's gonna be like, you could do that in 10 moves.
Every puzzle has an answer.
It doesn't say.
Okay, another painting scrap. Oh. Wow, I certainly didn't expect a room down here. Let's give it a thorough once over. Something isn't right about this place. I can feel it in my bones. Something's hidden behind here. All right, let's move the picture out of the way then. What's this here? Ooh. A key. What does it unlock? We won't know until we investigate further, but this shape certainly looks familiar. I mean, it looks like the shape of the tower. Yeah. The tower.
Luke looks so mad.
I don't know. Perhaps this key will shed some light on things. Luke, we need to head back to that large wall on the north side of St. Mystere. I have a hunch that it's more than a dead end. Cool. Can we explore this room more? Because I feel like we didn't see everything in here. Look at how old this picture is. Oh right, that reminds me of a good one. Would you like to hear it? The large shape below is made up of a pattern. A section of the shape has been removed. Of the options A, B, C, and D, which one should you insert into the large shape to complete the pattern? Okay. So it's just... It's not D. It's not A. It needs to be X square. Okay, and then it needs to be X square, hexagon. I think it's B. This would be octagon, square, X, octagon.
That should do it. Every puzzle has an answer.
Okay. Gee, I didn't think it was that easy. Okay. Let's leave. I still can't believe that frickin' Ferris wheel chased us down.
Yeah.
Prometheus style.
Clearly there is magic.
Let's go investigate that dead end right away. Alright, Luke, but first let's make a quick stop by the inn. There's something I need to check on there. Why the inn, Professor? Seems that someone doesn't want us around, Luke. Someone is, in fact, after us. And the key to identifying this scoundrel is back at the inn. So you already have an idea about who's behind this? Piqued your interest, have I? You've piqued mine. I don't know. Ugh. I don't know. I don't have a clue.
I don't know what's going on.
It all
This game is
seems
crazy. Why'd you go in the sewer?
I thought it was like taking us back down this street, like this way. Behind us, but Hello, Professor. Is something the matter? You look a little shaken. Beatrice, I have an urgent request. Could you show me the newspapers from the last couple of days? The papers? Certainly. Hang on for just a moment while I go fetch them for you.
Face is so disproportional to her body.
So little. That's strange. I'm sure I set them down here somewhere. Is there a problem? I'm sorry to disappoint you, but I can't seem to find them anywhere. Even today's morning paper seems to have gone missing. I see. Well, thank you just the same, Beatrice. This has been most helpful. Just what was in those papers anyway, Professor? Oh, you, Professor Layton. Ramon, and to what do we owe this visit? Oh, he told me I needed to find you and bring you to Rainhold Manor. Who's he?
This is so culty.
The inspector, I mean. Hoo. He and Lady Dahlia await your arrival at Reinhold Manor. Thank you for the message. We will set out for the manor in just a few moments. Okay. I guess we just go to the manor. Hello? You found the key to the tower, haven't you? How do you know about the key? You mustn't interfere with the tower, whatever you do. Just stay away from there. Interfere?
She the one that gave us the clue to get there?
Yeah, she gave us the park ticket. What do you mean by that, dear? Okay, bye. Hello, Ramon. Welcome back, Professor Layton. Please come in. Everyone is waiting. Thank you, Matthew. Is something troubling you, my good man? You seem ill at ease. Oh, no, I'm fine, sir. Please make your way to the parlor. All right, if you're certain that nothing is the matter, we'll head upstairs. Ah, Mr. Layton, thank you for arriving so promptly. Come, have a seat. Why have you called us here, Inspector Kelmy? Like you, I'm not the kind of man who beats around the bush, so I'll just come out with it. I'm on to you, Layton. It's clear as day. Oh, God. You are responsible for Simon's death. Look at his smug little face. Are you suggesting I murdered Simon? Nonsense. Nice, Layton. I have to admire the way you keep cool under pressure. But of course, I would expect nothing less from a cold-blooded killer such as yourself. I don't suppose you've seen this before, eh? This vase was on display in the room in which Simon was found dead. All the forensic evidence I've gathered suggests that the killer struck Simon with this vase. Our killer was no professional. You see, he left his fingerprints all over the murder weapon. Fingerprints that match your own, Mr. Layton.
It's not broken if he's holding it. Oh, I guess it just didn't break.
Oh, that's the vase from the market, isn't it? You rotten murderer. This vase is evidence. Why did you just break it like it was nothing? So go on and give me an alibi, Layton. Where were you when Simon was killed, eh? Come on, out with it. I was with Luke investigating matters down in the village. To be specific, we were chasing a cat.
Right.
Is that the best you can muster? It's clear this little brat is an accomplice to your crime. Now, that's too far. Don't mess with the kid. Admit it, Layton. You two wanted to keep the golden apple so badly that you conspired to murder Simon. You can't fool me, Layton, so cough it up and start talking. While I'm at it, I'll take the key to the tower you picked up, too. It seems that you are intent on pinning this crime on me, Inspector. But if you are a true enforcer of the law, you'll acknowledge that I'm not the only reasonable suspect. Any member of this household could have committed the crime. In fact, you can't even rule out the possibility that everyone here had a hand in the murder. Furthermore, are we even sure that a murder took place here? What kind of nonsense are you spouting now? Do you really think anyone here is fooled by your crackpot theories? Inspector Kelmy, I'm beginning to think the only person here with something to hide is you. That's absurd. This has nothing in the slightest to do with me.
No, Inspector, it has quite a bit to do with you. Meaning? Isn't it obvious? If there is any criminal element involved in this case, then it is you, sir. What? That's absurd.
Ba 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 ba!
Bump.
What? Utter rubbish! You'll need more than some death charge to save your hide.
Growling like a dog. I've heard you're quite the devoted husband, Inspector. I bet you take very good care of your wife, Amy. Luke and I found this article in the paper. Luke, what was Inspector Kelmy's favorite food again? Oh, God. Was it? I think it was sweet potato fritters.
Okay.
That rings a bell for some reason. The article specifically states you love sweet potato fritters. And yet you raged at poor Matthew when he brought you sweets with tea. Why? And your point is, it just so happens that I have a fondness for Amy's sweet potato fritters. Is that so? Thank you, Inspector. This little conversation has made things quite clear. Please take a look at this. I believe you just called them Amy's sweet potato fritters, yes? I'd like everyone to look at this article. As you can all see, the article clearly states that Inspector Kelmy's wife is Amelie, not Amy. What? Do you mean to tell me you've forgotten your own wife's name? Oh, out with it then. Who are you and why have you been impersonating Inspector Kelmy? And why have you been running this investigation? But your sudden memory loss regarding your wife's name isn't the only suspicious thing about you. Try to recall the time around Simon's death. You said you received a report that prompted you to come to St. Mystere, but you forgot one thing. After Luke and I came to town, the drawbridge that is St. Mystere's sole entrance had its crank stolen. This effectively sealed the village. From that point on, no one could enter or leave the village. And do you recall just when this seclusion began? It was like really quickly. So I would think it would be like while we were looking for Claudia.
I guess so.
Because Ramon went missing after that, I think. I can't recall exactly when. Ooh, I think it's this one. Correct. The only route out of the village had been closed well before Simon's death was discovered. After that event, there was no way that anyone outside the village could enter. By the same token, there was no way to take things out of the village. Particularly something as large as a corpse. So tell me, Inspector Kelmy, when did you actually first set foot in St. Mystere? And furthermore, what did you do with Simon's remains?
Grr.
While we're on the subject, I have one more nagging question that I haven't been able to figure out. How is it that you knew about the key to the tower we discovered? When we happened upon that key, there wasn't a soul in the area, save for Luke and myself. Furthermore, I have spoken of what we found there to no one. There's no conceivable way you could have known about this key. Unless, of course, you were spying on us from the shadows when we picked it up. Now, let me see if I've got this all right. You posed as the inspector and used Simon's death as an excuse to enter Reinhold Manor. Since then, you've been waiting for the ideal time to strike and steal the golden apple from us. How am I doing so far? What's so funny? This is no laughing matter. I'm just astounded at how despicable I find you, Layton. But that's exactly why you're worthy of being my arch enemy.
Ooh.
Don Paolo. I've
I
always
guess
despised you, Layton.
he's a recurring character.
I guess so. I thought I'd be able to crush you once and for all here in St. Mystere. But that will have to wait since you saw through my disguise. You haven't caught on yet, but St. Mystere hides a secret of epic proportions. When I imagine a dimwit like you trying to unravel the mystery, I just have to smile. My business here for the day has come to an end, so I'll be off now. But listen closely, Layton. Never forget how close you came to being bested. One day I, the great Don Paolo, will rain my vengeance down upon you. And on that fearful day, you will beg for an umbrella and a raincoat. Perhaps even some galoshes. Oh my gosh. Gosh! Luke's so cute. Oh, bye! I guess he's gone. Do you know who that man was? Don Paolo is his name. I've heard stories of him. His grasp of the hard sciences was rumored to be unrivaled. The problem, as you might guess, was his personality. Though he was genius, the man was evil. The science board banished him from working officially in his field ever again. Sneaking into St. Mystere to steal the Reinhold fortune sounds like the kind of scheme he would hatch. He seems to hold quite a grudge against you, Professor. What did you do to cross him? I haven't the slightest idea, Luke. Well, that aside, what was all that talk of a secret hidden in the village? What was he talking about? I'm mystified by it myself. For the time being, though, let's focus on finding the golden apple, shall we? I say we follow our newest lead and head for that tower. Let's check that dead end from before, Luke. So he didn't take the key from us, I guess? Alright. We have solved one mystery. Oh dear, I'm stumped again, and I just know I'll never find a bride of my own if I don't solve this puzzle. I'll spend my golden years alone with only the smell of cats and ribbon candy to keep me company. I beseech you, Professor, help me solve this puzzle. Gotta get this fella a lady. Okay, you have a single sheet of balsa wood, as shown in the diagram below. Your job is to cut the wood along the dotted lines so that you end up with 4 identical pieces. The pieces may face different directions, but they must not be mirrored versions of each other. Go on and get chopping. Can we make... How many cuts can we make? Just one cut along the dotted lines, I guess? But they can't be mirrored versions of each other.
To be more than one.
4 pieces. I have no idea. It's the not mirrored pieces that makes it hard. Do you see anything yet?
No. To not have them be mirrors of each other.
Yeah, every time I come up with anything, that's... Hmm. don't know. We'll come back to this one. Honestly, Professor, do you want me to spend my old age with a dozen cats? Is that it?
Yes.
Well, if you can't figure it out, it's your problem, my friend. I'm simply shocked at this turn of events. Who could have guessed that we had an imposter in our midst? He had me completely fooled. But you saw right through him, Professor. I must say I'm quite impressed with your cunning. I ask you now to put that brilliant mind of yours to work again and set out in search of the golden apple. It would be my pleasure, madam. By the way, are you feeling all right? You look a bit pale. I awoke this morning with memories of a peculiar dream I must have had last night. In it, my husband and I had just had a brand new baby girl, and oh, how everyone fawned over her. The next moment, suddenly, I was in a park walking hand in hand with my young daughter. With your daughter, you say? Now, why would I have a silly dream like that? These past few days have really been quite draining. Professor Layton,
Same woman.
Yeah, it has to be. It has to be her. I don't feel particularly well at the moment. I think I will go lie down for a bit. What's wrong with Lady Dahlia? She says she had a dream of walking the park with her young daughter. There's something quite curious about that dream. Yeah, she is a different human being. Or she is the same human being, but is pretending to be a different human being. Or is like brainwashed into thinking she is. I don't know why anybody is acting like that. Ahoo, if it isn't Professor Layton. Judging by your expression, it seems you haven't found the golden apple. You look terribly tense, Professor. Perhaps this small puzzle will help. Ahoo-hoo, listen you up. Okay. Okay. Help Stock and Scarfin move the wolf, sheep, and cabbage from one side of the river to the other while obeying the following rules. In addition to its captain, the raft can only support one animal or item at once. When Stock and Scarfin isn't near, the wolf will eat the sheep. You have to start over. The sheep will eat the cabbage. If you let the sheep have its way, you'll have to start over.
Sheep will eat the cabbage. Okay. What a silly setup for this puzzle. That's so fast.
This is the version of it I grew up with.
Yeah.
So
Another puzzle solved.
that was masterful, but I expected nothing less from the great Professor Layton. Ahoo-hoo-hoo. Bye. Anything new? Lady Dahlia sure is gorgeous, ain't she? Yep, sure is. What a dish. What a doll. What a honey. Gals like
To
that
random people.
are pretty rare, I tell you. Yep. Yeah, I don't. You don't even know her. Anything new? Check in with everyone. Nothing good can be said about that tower. I heard it's all sorts of scary. Yep. Okay. I'm assuming Angus here doesn't have anything new to say. Yep, okay. Adria is really nice, but she comes up with some tough puzzles. Dialogue about animals in town. Okay. Seems like we've like exhausted the
Yeah. job learning.
Okay. It's a dead end, no two ways about it. Maybe there's another pathway to the tower hidden around here. I'd argue we've come to exactly the right spot, Luke. What do you mean by that? Look right here, Luke. There's a small indentation in the wall where one could place a small object. Oh, so this must be... Yes, this curious indentation is no doubt the spot indicated in Baron Reithold's note to Archibald. I'm willing to wager that if we put this in there and give it a turn... My god. Wow! Just as I suspected. Alright, Luke, in we go. I have zero idea of what to expect in here. It could be so many different things.
So many mysteries. Did you see how many there were?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
I do like that we like stamp them off though as we go. I'm into the checklist sort of nature of that.
Yeah.
Yep, it looks like you've solved at least 75 puzzles. All right then, go on in the tower. Well, look at us. Didn't even know that was a requirement. This place gives me the creeps. Plus, it's all murky in here, and I can't see a thing. Oh my. Oh my god. Down we go!
But it's a tower.
Well, we're at the bottom of it. Officially. Ugh, my head. Luco, you alright, my boy? No injuries, I hope? Don't worry, Professor, I'm fine. And yourself? Nothing a good long bath later won't solve, but more importantly, where are we? This room is stuffed to the gills with curious machines. I've never seen anything like them. What do you suppose they do? What in the world? Look over there on the wall, Professor. My word. Oh. There are views from all over town displayed here. Don't they almost look like blueprints? And what's this? Almost every villager's name is on this wall. Except for the dead one. Professor, what if somebody is using this place to keep an eye on what's going on in St. Mystere? Look, there are stairs over there. Let's get out of here. This place gives me goosebumps. Yes, you're quite right, Luke. Let's head out. Yeah, this. I hate this. The fuck? Oh, there's like a cleaver here. Oh, what's this notebook? Oh, it's a notebook? It looked like a meat cleaver. Did you find something interesting? I think so. This notebook looks like somebody's been using it as a diary. Just a little longer now. Soon this village will complete the task it was designed for. I've waited for so long for this day, but as it comes closer, I feel a little lonely. I hope that at the very least, the young mistress finally finds happiness at the end of all of this. This poor journal looks like it's been through a lot. All the pages are terribly frayed. I bet all the scraps of paper we found in the village came from here.
How?
I guess they've been running around town and like dropping them? I have no idea. Oh my god. That spooked me.
That's, yeah. Alright. He looks like a Muppet.
It doesn't take much. What's this? You. Gruff. You two again? What are you doing down here? What are you up to? Just a moment, sir. What are you talking about? I knew it. You came here to steal my secrets, didn't you?
Old man Winkle.
Didn't you? Don't play dumb with me. I see right through you. Don't think I haven't been watching. I've seen you two sniffing about town, every nook and cranny in town, getting in the way of my work. Now I've had it, so unless you want trouble, give me back number 38. Please calm yourself, sir. Just listen to what we have to say for a moment. We haven't intended to get in the way of your work. We are merely searching for the golden apple. Neither of us knows anything about this number 38 business. Oh. Did you just say the golden apple? You're really here looking for the golden apple, then? Precisely. Do you know anything that could be of help to us? So
Forget
that's
that's
how...
why we're actually here.
I know. It's just got immediately distracted by something seemingly much more important.
I know. We should be investigating that.
What you're looking for is on the top floor of the tower. But watch out, because the puzzles in this tower are harder than a whole mess of diamond-tipped drills.
This is like boss level. Like it gets harder as you go up or something.
I guess. I know they call you a puzzle master, but are you sure you have what it takes to solve them? No, I'm not.
Mm.
Now, why would you go and tell us something like that? I bet you just want to set us up to walk right into some sort of trap. What would I possibly gain from doing something like that? Not to mention, it's my duty to guide those who seek the golden apple toward their goal. Some mischief makers snuck into the village and had me all confused, but I think I figured things out now. Seeing as how it's your duty and all, would you mind filling us in? What is St. Mysterious' big secret? All right. And the name is Bruno. I work for the Reinhold family. For some time now, I've managed St. Mysterious from up here in the tower. Managed St. Mysterious? So you're the one who manages the life of each of the villagers, aren't you? What in the world are you two talking about? Surely you must have seen them too, Luke. Do you recall the cogs we found about the village and the list of names we saw in that room? Oh my god, are they all machines?
What?
Oh my god, all the villagers in St. Mysterious are robots created by Bruno. Stop right now. What do you mean the villagers are all robots?
Are you freaking kidding?
In other words, the inhabitants of St. Mysterious aren't human, but intricately constructed machines. They're robots, my boy. I have to say,
Holy shit.
I'm astonished that anyone could build such elaborate machines in this day and age. You must be quite the engineer, sir. Ho-ho, aren't you a sharp one? I never imagined you'd figure out so much of the mystery by yourself. What do you mean, sir? St. Mysterious isn't a real town, Luke. It was constructed by Bruno and the late
It's
Baron.
a cult.
I mean, sort
He
of.
made the people in his cult.
How am I doing so far, Bruno? You're right on the money. Master believed that one day an heir worthy of his fortune would come forward. He had me build this city and all who dwell within it to prepare for that day. Then he hid his greatest treasure, the golden apple, away in the top floor of this tower. I was ordered to protect it with my life. Until the person arrives who can solve the puzzle of the golden apple, I will continue to protect it. Remarkable. I'm impressed at how far Baron Reinhold went to protect his treasure. It's not just any treasure, mind you. The golden apple was the Baron's most precious treasure. But why go through all this just to hide treasure? Why build an entire village to protect it? Whoops, seems I've been a little bit loose-lipped here. I've already said more than I should have. The answers you're looking for are waiting for you at the top of the tower. Go on then, show me if you're the one who can solve the puzzle of the golden apple.
Okay, so like this literally is boss time?
I don't know. I don't know. It wouldn't be surprised if we got like part of the way up and like got stumped and had to go do other stuff. You know, I don't know.
This is wild.
Professor, look, the stairs are barred off. Aha! This must be one of the puzzles Bruno warned us about. It does look quite difficult. This is perfect timing, my boy. I'm in the mood for a puzzle with some meat to it. Oh god. I don't know if I'm in the right headspace.
See,
Okay,
huh?
here we go. Okay,
Oh, it's just a slide puzzle. See, that's not. It's fine.
Slide blocks out of the way. Move the bottom of the hole. 21 moves.
Oh, you have. Oh, that's the shortest possible.
Mm. Mm. I don't know if it's possible to do that. Did I put the red ball down there somewhere? How? This. I feel like this green bar needs to go all the way at the top now, but I don't know how to get it there. feels promising.
Yeah. If you move the green one down, and then the ball over, and then the purple one's up. I'm sorry, and then the yellow one over, and then the purple one's up. Or the one purple one up, so then you could move the... No, what would that do? I don't... Yeah. You can do this in 21 moves.
Apparently.
And then maybe the green one down like you did, and then the blue one over, and then the purple one's over. Well, you could only do one purple one. And that wouldn't help, because then you can't move the...
Luke, here's my answer.
Okay.
Good job.
Just enough time. We'll get there. No, I did it in like 90 turns. Thank you very much. There we are. Come on, Luke. We must press on. All right, lead the way, Professor. Say, Professor, there's something that's been on my mind for a while. Oh, what is it, Luke? When the crank for the bridge was stolen, we were sealed in the village along with Don Paolo. It could just be me. Could be just me, but I feel like this wasn't just a coincidence. Somebody planned it, but who? Well, Luke, I don't have any direct evidence of it, but I'd wager it was Bruno's doing. But why does Bruno want Don Paolo here? Bruno, why in the world would Bruno do something like that? Do you remember what he said? It's his duty to show the way to those who seek the golden apple. But naturally, Bruno had no idea what kind of people would come to St. Mystere seeking that treasure. It's likely he trapped us in the village to buy himself some time to evaluate who we were. He wanted to see if we were worthy of the secret. That's terribly presumptuous of him, don't you think? How could he think either of us were bad people? He doesn't even know us. Who knows how Bruno saw it, Luke? I'm certain he was just being careful. After all, Don Paolo managed to sneak in with us. Bruno probably had his hands full and needed time to see what kind of people had entered the village. Now that reminds me...
Just from getting chased down by a Ferris wheel?
I don't know. That should have made up his mind about what kind of people he let in the village. Oh, that reminds me. I wanted to ask about that too. Luke, we really should get started here. You can ask me your next question while we're climbing. Okay. The crank. I like how we're just taking these off all in one episode. Coins? Coins for me? No coins for me. Okay. Aw, not another locked door. Whoever built this tower must enjoy watching people suffer. Well, my boy, are you just going to stand there and complain about it? No. Leave this puzzle to me.
Okay.
A magic square. You need to solve this magic square in order to proceed. A magic square is a set of numbers organized in a square so that adding any string of 3 numbers, be they horizontal, vertical, or diagonal, results in the same total. Okay. 1 and 2 have already been placed on the square for you. Complete the rest of the square to open the lock. Okay. So,
This is such a Nancy puzzle.
yes, it is. So that's what, 13?
Mm-hmm.
So this would need to be 8. You're adding them, right? Adding any string. That's
So 2 and 9. Uh-oh. Oh, that wouldn't work.
no. Okay. What if we put 9 here? 2
Mm.
and 9 is 10. So 9 can't.
2 and 9 is 11.
I guess we could try that. So we've got 10 and 11. So we could do like 3 and 4,
Mm-hmm.
which gives us 14.
14.
So
8 in the middle.
and that would be 9 plus 5. 7 and 7. 6, so that's 17. Damn it. That all worked until we put the 6 in. Well, I guess 9, 8, 7 doesn't work, does it?
Right. You could try bigger numbers, like you instead of doing 3 and 4, you could do 5 and 6.
So that's 15. No, 16. And 16.
And 8 would go in the middle.
And then this is
3 would go on the right. Right?
yeah.
Oh no, 9 and 8 is already 17.
What if we shoot for 17 then?
Okay.
So that would be 10. So this would be 7. 8 is 15 is 17.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe we shoot for 18 then? Then the 8 would have to go here.
Mm-hmm. That seems like you won't be able to accomplish that. Anywhere else. The 9 goes in the middle.
We could, yeah. But then no matter where you put 8, it's going to have to be added with 9. So we can make it as minimal a number as we could by putting it here. So that would be 18. But then can't make 18 here. Nope. Dang. I don't know. 7. That's 10. 10, but 5 and 6 is already 11. So that's 11. 6 plus 5 is 11.
It's a good idea to just try them all in the middle.
Yeah. So that's 12. We would need 5. That's 14. So that could be 14. That could be 14. 5, so 9. 9 plus 6 is 15, though. Damn it. 14 gets us really far every time we try to do it, though. So I'm wondering if 14 is the correct number. We just need the right formula.
It's like the 9. The 9 is the holdup because if you pair 9 with 8, it's already 17. So they like can't be in the same row.
Yeah, so 8 would
Or
have
it
to go
has to
like
be
here,
same.
here.
Yeah. And then like 7, it's already 16. So, you know.
Yeah. We try
And then
splitting
you'd have to
those
add
ones.
another number to it.
So this is 9. And this is 10, so we would have to do like... We're trying to get it to be 15, maybe?
Okay.
That would be 14?
That'd be 15.
Yeah, that's 15. So then this is 15. This is way more than 15.
40. Yeah.
This is a hard puzzle. This does feel like a Nancy puzzle, though.
Mm-hmm.
Eh.
Yeah.
It's 15, 16, 17. Mm, yeah, I don't even know how to procedurally work this out. This is an actual hint.
Wow.
Jesus. Okay.
They usually are not at all.
No. Okay, so that's 14, 15, 16. So 6. 8. 8. 8 plus 5 is 12. 16. 13. That's not right. Is there a way to move these numbers around to make it work?
Oh yeah, no, that's only 13. Huh.
I think we just keep moving the 9 around and seeing what we can do with it, you know?
Yeah, but that's tough because depending on what else you put with the 9 in the row, it changes.
Yeah. Well, if we know 5 goes there, I'm going to try the 2 ways that'll give us like a complete row. So we have 15 here. So that's, this would need to be 8. 9 plus 6 is 15. 8 plus 7 is 15. That's 15. And that's 15. Is that it?
Yay.
15, 15, 15, 50. Okay.
But you did the hint.
Yeah. Honestly, I forget about them for a good while most times. And then finally I'm like, ugh, I don't know what to do. And I'm like, oh, right. There's this whole mechanic. I got it. The door's open now. Good show, Luke. So what was it you were asking me earlier? I'm all ears now. I wanted to know when Don Paolo snuck his way into the village. It seemed like he followed us here. The only way into St. Mystere is through the drawbridge. Plus, I doubt Franco would let in such an obviously evil character as Don Paolo. Yes, to be honest, I still haven't quite figured out how Don Paolo entered St. Mystere myself. But it seems that after he made his way in, he tried to stay at Beatrice's inn. Oh, so that's the man who skipped out on his bill. Hello, Yokosur. Story things must have happened. Yes, indeed.
A
Story
lot of
things.
story things. We got chased by a Ferris wheel.
We got Prometheus by a Ferris wheel. It was wild. It figures he was on Don Palo, so that weasel did himself up to look like Inspector Kelmy, snuck into the mansion, and... Hold on, when did he kill Simon? We'll get to that in a moment. We must keep climbing. Yokosur says, yep, I was laughing so hard at where y'all finished last time. Did it happen like
Yeah.
the first 5 minutes? Yeah, it happened like immediately. We were like, oh
Like the
my
first
god.
2 minutes. Yeah.
We have a knack for stopping like right before something happens that
Yeah.
throws us for a loop. But then again, it's fun to start a stream off
Mm.
with something big happening.
True.
We must keep climbing. Come along.
Getting bits of the story as we climb.
Mm-hmm. Hello? Why do you keep showing up in the weirdest places? Are you a robot
And
or
the
are you...
sewer. Oh my god, I forgot about his lips.
Ah, konnichiwa, amigos. I'm so glad to see other people. I thought I'd be wandering this place forever. I forgot he's the one who, like,
Get up here.
blends a bunch of languages together.
Oh yeah.
Hey, how'd you get in here? There's no way you solved all those puzzles. Je ne sais pas, it just happened. Un momento. I'm wandering the sewers. The next thing I know, I'm here. I take it that this isn't the local hotspot my guidebook promised it would be? How
Guidebook.
curious.
You're in a fake cult town.
So where is it you'd like to go? If you like to go down these stairs, you can return to the village proper. Just make sure you don't fall into the large hole by the entrance. Ah. Oh gosh, I don't know how to... Is it Shusha?
I don't know.
Maybe? That should be enough information to get me there. But may I ask one more favor? All this talk of stairs has reminded me of a Natsu I know. Answer it for me, por favor. Okay. You have business on the 8th floor of a 10-story building. It took you 48 seconds to make your way from the first floor to the 4th. If you keep moving at the same speed, how long will it take you to reach the 8th floor from the 4th? 48 seconds from the first floor to the 4th, so it's 12 seconds per floor. Or are we talking like the first floor to the 4th is only 3 floors?
Oh shit.
Cause like, you know how like
Because I'm like, why would it not just be 48 seconds? I think you're right.
if you keep moving at the same speed, how long will it take you to reach the 8th floor from the 4th? Well, from 4 to
That
8.
still only 3 flights of stairs though?
From 4 to 8? 4 to 5, 5 to 6, 6 to 7, 7 to 8. It's 4.
And then 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4. Oh, that is only 3.
Yeah. So
48 divided by 3.
it does... It should divide equally.
16.
Yeah.
So 16 times 4. 40 is... No. What is that?
64.
64.
How long would it take you to reach the 8th floor from the 4th?
There we go. Every puzzle has an answer.
We get the trick quick. And sometimes we do not see that shit.
Nope, sometimes we don't get it at all. Grazie, now I'm ready to go back to the village. Okay, bye. What a strange fellow. Professor, do you suppose that man is human? I know. I wouldn't be able to like take anyone seriously after this point. I believe so. He's an odd one though, isn't he? I've never seen an explorer with such a poor sense of direction. Stranger still is how he entered St. Mystere. I don't think even he knows how he did it. Perhaps his presence yesterday was another reason why Bruno felt compelled to hide the crank.
Maybe he's the master.
Oh, maybe. Give me them coins. Feel like we're gonna need them. It seems that we're faced with another puzzle lock, Luke. Oh, I meant to ask you, but our run-in with that explorer distracted me. How did Simon, all in good time, my boy. First, we need to solve this puzzle here. It looks
Or
to be
you could
quite
tell
the
us.
challenge. Or you could just, let us in on the whole secret. All right. Tired of leading a sheltered life, this princess is trying to escape her castle. Armed guards, however, are blocking her path. Slide the blocks out of the way to remove the red one out the exit to the right. Her freedom depends on you. Can you do it? Okay, so we have to get the red box out here. Okay. How do we get it past the purple one? Can the purple one... Okay, it can move that way. But even then, how do we... Purple has to go up and red has to go down. Doesn't do anything for us. Alright, from this point, what needs to happen? Blue needs to go... like, up. So... is it possible to... Hmm. This felt really promising at first. Hmm. I wonder, is there a way to... I think I need to get... I feel like purple needs to go behind the red one, like against the back wall. But I'm not sure how to make that happen. Mm. Shit, I don't know. This one's so hard.
Once upon a time, when Nancy puzzles would like stick, we would get stuck, and I couldn't really help. I would look up fun facts about things, but I'm sorry, guys, I just don't have the energy.
That's fine. people can either watch me struggle or not. That's fine. I Random fact: cicadas have been known to confuse the roar of power tools for mating calls and sometimes swarm people using lawnmowers.
My God, I love everything about that.
Cicadas are amazing. I love
That
them
would
so
be
much.
utterly terrifying.
It would be really quite terrifying, yes. Oh my god, this fucking puzzle. I don't know what to do. In order for it to leave, purple needs to be behind it. Purple has to go to the back. No matter what, it's going to be blocking it. Right? Am I right? Yeah, there's no way for a vertical block to be too high because it's going to be blocking this no matter what. So
Yeah.
somehow you have to get purple behind red. And I do not know how to do that. And part of me thinks that in order for purple to get behind red, that the blues have to be out.
On the other side of purple.
Yeah. How the fuck do I get purple back there? And then this just gets us stuck. Okay. Get the blue box stacked under or on top of the red block. Okay. That I have done. That is possible. Not this way. Let's see. What did I do to do that? It was... we have to move this one. It just seems like once you get to that point, then you've like gotten yourself kind of stuck again. If you can't move 2 green blocks immediate right of the red block, then move the purple block to the right of those. Like that. What the fuck does that do? While sliding blocks around, see if you can't move 2 green blocks to the immediate right of the red block, and then move the purple block to the right of those. That is how it is right now. just don't know what I'm missing. Could you see if you can find a solution to this one, Lauren?
Sure.
Or, just like, don't tell me exactly what to do, but like a next step,
Chapter 9.
I have no idea what chapter we're on.
Wait. The magic square, take the stairs. Do you know?
The magic square was the number 1.
Yeah.
This is like the princess.
Princess in a box. Okay. Okay, I don't really know how to give you a hint without just telling you how to do it.
Okay. That's
Okay.
fine.
So, restart.
Okay.
Bring the blue block down and move a green before sliding. Oh, sorry. Bring the blue block down and move a green down and right. Wait, what? Hang on.
That was
Oh,
like,
no. Hang on. I'm sorry.
I was like, the blue one cannot move.
Move the 2 middle green squares right. And then the purple block right beside them. Slide the upper 2 green squares down and the blue shape right. Move the red square up into the lower left. Sorry. Move the red square up and the 2 lower left green squares left into the gaps. Slide 2 more green blocks along the bottom left past the purple block. Then bring it down. Slide 2 more green blocks left and up before moving the purple block right. Move both green blocks from under the blue block down into the gaps. Slide that blue block down and move the green blocks into the space above it. Move the purple block up and the pair of greens under the blue right to the gaps. Bring the blue block down and move a green down and right before sliding the red block right. Slide the green blocks to the corner to get the blue block left of the wall. The top greens down to shift the red block right. Move the green up so that the 2 blue blocks can also slide up.
Ah, okay.
Then move the lefts into the green. The greens left into the corner. Move the other green from under the red block to the corner and bring the red block down. Slide the green blocks right and the blue blocks up.
Okay.
Then slide the middle trio of green blocks to the left side. Bring down the red block and move the green and purple blocks left.
All right.
Shift the green blocks up. Do you think you got it?
I think.
Yeah. That's a lot.
Whew. Yeah, I would have gotten there eventually, but good lord, at what cost,
Every puzzle has an answer.
Okay, there we are. The door should open now. Amazing as always, Professor. Now about Simon. What exactly happened in the mansion? Did Don Paolo really make off with Simon? I'd say so. This is just my theory, mind you, but I think that Don Paolo followed us into the manor. That's when he met Simon, or came across him as the case may be. I suspect Simon had already collapsed when Don Paolo found his body sprawled on the floor. Just like with Ramon. So maybe Simon had also stopped functioning properly, huh? I guess all the robots break down sooner or later, and then when they do, Bruno comes to collect them. Then he fixes them here in the basement of the tower. Oh, do you suppose the noises from the tower are actually the sounds of Bruno's machines working? I think you're spot on, Luke. That must be why people began to associate the disappearances with the roaring from the tower. Don't forget that, despite his regular appearance, Don Paolo is a scientific genius. Therefore, he probably realized why Simon had stopped moving. If it weren't for the golden apple, Don Paolo likely would have left St. Mystere right then. I'm sure he was eager to take the robot apart and learn how it worked. And that must be when he decided to disguise himself as Inspector Kelmy, right? That rat made up the whole murder story on the spot. But that's not the whole mystery. Come, Luke, we must keep moving. I'll explain the rest as we go. Okay. Oh gosh. Okay. Bam, bam. Let's go. Madam. Fancy meeting you here, dearie. How would you like to try a little puzzle I made up? How on earth did she get up here? She must have overtaken us at some point. Funny, I didn't even see the old girl pass us. Okay, that's suspicious. Quit whispering amongst yourselves and try out my puzzle already. Ish a humdinger. Okie dokie. Alright, oh god. You've placed one joker and 4 aces with different suits face down on a table. Use the hints below to determine the position for each card. Oh, okay. I thought this was going a different direction, but it's actually one of my favorite kinds of puzzles.
It is. You love this.
The club is to the immediate right of the heart. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have the 4 suits. We have club, hearts, spades, diamonds, and jokers. Okay. Club is to the immediate right of the heart. Neither the diamond nor the joker is next to the spade. Okay. Neither the joker nor the diamond is next to the club. And neither the diamond nor the spade is next to the heart. So, club is to the immediate right of the heart. So if this is the club, this has to be the heart. Neither the diamond nor the joker is next to, or club. Yeah, so this wouldn't be able to be diamond or joker or heart or club, so that would have to be spade. Neither the diamond nor the joker is next to the spade. Okay, so that would work. So this can't be club. Heart. This is heart and this is club. Neither the diamond nor the spade next to the heart. Okay, so that would have to be joker. Neither the joker nor the diamond is next to the club. So joker, diamond, that would have to be spade. Neither the diamond nor the joker is next to the spade. Neither the diamond or the joker is next to the spade. So this would be the spade. neither the diamond nor the spade is next to the heart. So this would be diamond and this would be joker. Does that make all of them work? Clubs to the immediate right of the heart. Diamond or the joker is next to the spade, correct. Neither the joker nor the diamond is next to the club, correct. Neither the diamond nor the spade is next to the heart. Yeah, okay. I got it. It's diamond, joker, heart, club, spade. I thought it was more probability too. A basic logic puzzle like that, I can do that all day. But you asked me to do probability or percentages, and
It's math.
Nope. If it's a process of elimination logic puzzle, those are my favorite types of logic puzzles. Well, I guess I'll be off. Come visit me, Showtime. What are you doing here? Really? I guess she followed us in here. Okay. I see the door with question mark on it. I'm just gonna click all over the place. Okay. Just like I thought. There's another door, a puzzle locking this door. It looks really difficult, Professor. Luke, my boy, haven't you learned by now? No puzzle is without an answer. Now we simply need to find that answer. Here, allow me. Oh my gosh. I don't know if you can hear my dog. He's dreaming and having big woofs in the hallway. Use each of the numbers 1 through 9 exactly once to fill in the blanks and complete this equation. Each of the numbers 1 through 9 exactly once to fill in the blanks and complete this equation. Ugh, okay. I'm sure it's more complicated than this, but... if we moved these all over... Well, okay, hold on. Looking for 33,000. That would be 37,000. It gets trickier here, though. If we put 9 here and like 1 here, so you had to like borrow,
Gosh, golly.
right?
That makes it a whole new thing.
Mm-hmm. What? So it would be like 1. No, it would be 2 that we want here, right? Because 12 minus 9 is 3.
Mm.
I think it was a little easier to just come up with 2 numbers that we always end up with 1 and 2, which So if we want 12 minus 9 is 3, this needs to be that would be 4. There might be a 4 in the upper left in case you have to borrow from it. Oh, that's a good point. Okay. That would actually kind of make sense and be helpful because this is 12 minus 9 is 3. And then this would be 4 minus 1 is 3. And then oh, my brain. Okay. 12 minus 9 3. 4 minus 1 is 3, but we want to essentially save 4 for there. So what minus 8 is 3? 9, 10, 11. So if we do that, ten minus 7 is 3. We don't have a 0. So I think 7 probably needs to go on the top. I think I'm thinking about this wrong. Because if we do 12 minus 9 is 3 here, this turns into a 0. We did 3 here. Oh god. Oh god. There's gotta be... gosh. Oh. That would make 11 minus 8 is 3. This would be 8 minus 5 is 3. I'm just kind of lost here.
You want me to look this one up too?
Maybe just give me like a number that I know
Okay.
like where one of the numbers goes, like what's in the top right or something.
Okay. Three, 3, 3, 3, 3. Okay. The top right is an 8. Does it make you feel better to know there's 2 ways you can solve this? Wait, no, there's not. What? They said use either of these 2 equations, and they're the same equation. LOL.
What kind of sick joke is that?
I don't know.
And this is a 0. We have to borrow again. To make that 10 minus 7 is 3. If the top right is an 8, that doesn't that mean the bottom right has to be a 5? Because
You're right.
okay. So that makes sense to me. What if we just did some other numbers here? What if we put like 6. And that would have to be 10. If I need to be 12 minus this 10. Did I get it?
You got it.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Luke, here's my answer. Every puzzle has an answer.
Yeah, what the heck?
Only one more puzzle in this chapter, so.
This also says there are 2 correct configurations.
Yeah, I looked at it again. I think it was just like a dyslexic moment. They were different, but only by 2 numbers.
Oh, okay. Okay. Creativity and persistence, Luke. As long as you have these, no puzzle is beyond your reach. Professor, I was just thinking. Do you remember that picture we found in Lady Dahlia's room? The one of the Baron's late wife, Violet, holding a child who appears to be the young Flora? Of course. That's the one. It's uncanny how much Lady Violet looked like Lady Dahlia. Yeah. Do you suppose Baron Reinhold's journal entries were talking about Lady Dahlia? Sharp thinking, my boy. I believe it went something like this. Craftsmanship of it is simply remarkable. It reminds me of my sweet Violet when she was alive. That's the one that tipped me off. Professor, do you suppose Lady Dahlia is actually a robot built to resemble Lady Violet? That's
Yes.
entirely possible. Maybe even probable given the circumstances.
How'd she get the memories of her daughter?
I don't know.
Are they becoming humans?
But if so, what a terribly sad story these entries tell. Do you remember what the next entry said? Flora doesn't like the thing at all. I've seen her run away from it on multiple occasions. Recently, she spends more time playing by dear Violet's grave than anywhere else. I'm sad to say, but I doubt Flora will ever take to it. I can't blame her, as I've changed its memory. I felt terrible forcing that change on Flora, but I just couldn't bear to see it like that anymore. Violet, there could never be another you. You are my first, my last, and my only. The Baron arranged for the construction of a robot for Flora that was identical to his late wife. But living with a machine that was so similar to his wife must have been too much for him. Thus, he decided to change the robot's personality, and so Lady Dahlia was created. As she was originally created as a mother figure, she must have gone through a confusing transition. Professor, do you suppose these robots feel sadness? Honestly, I'm not quite sure, but I have a feeling that each of these robots has something not unlike a human heart. What do you think? I hope that they do. Okay. I feel like we've solved the puzzle of the noise. Maybe they just theorized about it.
Yeah.
Do you suppose we're near the top yet? Yes, but it seems that we have another puzzle in the way before we get there. Number 100, 7 squares. Your task is to draw lines between the pins on this board to form 7 squares. The 7 squares do not have to be uniform in size, but you can only use each pin once. Alrighty then, give it a shot. So... it means like... I just need to test the logistics here. It means I can't go like this. Okay, got it. Seven squares.
Change colors. It's kind of cool.
Do you have to use every single pin? No. Because otherwise, I don't really know how you would use this one.
Right.
'Cause you can't make a square like this. You can't make a square like this. It would have to be really big.
Which I guess you could have squares inside of squares.
Yeah, but it would have to be like at least this big. And
And then you couldn't make another square in there.
you would
Without-
only, yeah. So I don't think we can use that pen. Can I like mark them off? No. Oh shit. Could go like this.
That's the way.
Okay. I think that's what I want to do with these four. Nope, that wouldn't work. So that's 1, 2. No, okay. You can't use these bottom two if you do that. You could do.
Kind of makes another square. I don't think they'd count it, but
Which one?
it like makes a square inside the squares. I don't think they'll count it. I mean, I guess I don't know.
Still need 2 more though.
If they did count those squares, then you'd only need one more. Yeah, you'd be done.
Let's try and be cheeky about it.
Do it.
He said, no, that's cheating.
I feel like it should count, but I guess it is using pens more than once if we do it that way. I feel good about this because it used all of those pins.
It's awesome. So
I can get to 6. Hmm. Wait, what?
you just accidentally put one there instead of going all the way across. Like get rid of both of them and then go all the way across.
What do you mean go all the way across?
Oh, does it just like automatically pin it there? Oh, it does. Ooh.
Yeah, I thought I was...
Yeah. No, it doesn't have. Yeah, there you go. Oh, what? Oh.
I feel like you should be able to do that.
Yeah, me too.
Because I'm not using that pin to, like, for a corner.
Yeah.
That's annoying. So, like, if I were to go like this. What? How come it lets me use this pen twice?
I don't know.
But if I were to go like this.
This is the last puzzle, though.
Oh, like for the game?
Yeah.
Oh.
I think.
That's bullshit.
Yeah. Do you want the position of like 1 square?
Sure. Give me like one that I know goes where it goes.
Okay. It's kind of weird how because there's no picture, so it says for square 1, use pins 1 and 2 from row 1 and from row 2. So I guess it's like a tiny one in the corner.
Use pin 1 from row
1 and yeah, well, use pins 1 and 2 from row 1 and from row 2. So yeah, it's like a tiny square in the corner.
Okay.
Well, that's not that helpful. I'm sorry.
That's okay. Ooh, I don't know. I don't know, Lauren.
Okay, you want a better one?
Yeah.
Okay. Pin 3 in row 2. Pin 5 in row 3. Pin 3 in row 6.
What?
What? Hang on. Maybe did I just hang on? Pin 3 in row 2, pin 5 in row 3, pin 3 in row 6.
Does it mean this
That's
is...
not a square.
It must mean just the third pin, not where the...
Yeah. Okay, there you go. There's one.
Okay.
It's a big ass square.
Yes, it is. So... Three, 4. 5. Oh my god, I did it. 6,
Good.
7.
Wow, that's so messy. You did it.
That should do it.
All right.
Another puzzle solved.
Now we're free to keep climbing. You know, it's very odd how this tower is simply huge, and yet there's almost nothing inside of it. Yes, quite. Other than Bruno's room in the basement, the whole place is rather bare. Perhaps that is why Bruno's machines make such a racket. This tower is like a giant megaphone. But why would anyone want to construct such a big, purposeless tower, Professor? It's exhausting to climb this thing. Did you ever consider that this tower might have been built for the express purpose of exhausting us? This is just another one of the many trials that have been set out for seekers of the Golden Apple. Gosh, that makes perfect sense. Maybe that's also why the tower looks so scary on the outside. This floor doesn't appear to have any puzzles set up for us. So if we climb this spiral staircase, maybe we'll reach the top floor? I think you may be right, my boy. Come, let's hurry. Oh my gosh. Our view was obscured from the ground, but who would have suspected a charming cottage like this here? Look, the lights
Me.
are on, Professor. Not me. It would appear that someone is living here. Oh. Is this a, like, no turning back, you won't be able to go back and solve all the other puzzles kind of a thing? Because...
I don't know.
Oh,
I kind of think it's endgame.
yeah, Yokusur says it is.
Okay, yeah. But I feel
Well,
like you can still go back later. Cuz there's all those other like, put the painting pieces together and crap.
yeah, so is it like a no return for anything sort of moment? If it is, then we can call it here and we'll wrap up on our next stream. We'll have a like a wrap up stream. And
Yeah.
I don't think so. I'm not positive.
Do we just want to go ahead and say that we'll like finish it and do all of the extra stuff next time?
Yeah, let's do that. Let's say return to the village. What if we... So that way we can
come back if it doesn't let us later.
Yeah, so we can we can play through the end right now if you want, and come back and load that other save and then go solve all the puzzles. It depends on what you want to do.
I don't know. What do you want to do?
Do you want answers right now? Or would you rather stop the stream and get answers next time?
What does chat want? Like, you can't make me decide things.
That's Lauren's final puzzle, is just make a decision. I say we go get answers.
Okay, let's do it.
And then maybe I can do like a solo stream or something if you don't want to just sit and solve puzzles for no reason. What kind of person would live in a place like this? It looks exactly like the manor.
It does.
Just look at this room. The stuff in here has to be worth gazillions. This must be the top floor that Bruno spoke of. So we might be standing in the same room as the golden apple at this very moment? I've been waiting for you two.
It's the chick.
Oh no, Yokasur said you clicked the entrance and I immediately got 4 ads. Oh no!
My boy
Oh
The
no.
worst timing.
is the golden apple herself.
The person? Or is she a robot? I don't know. I think she's a person. Professor, you knew about this? I had an inkling. Don't you see how genius it is, though? The Baron didn't write the will to find a successor to his fortune. His true aim was to find a worthy guardian for his daughter, and he was willing to put his whole fortune on the line to do so. Yes, my name is Flora. I've been waiting here in the tower for so long. Were you locked up in here the whole time? Oh no, but before Papa passed, he told me I should wait here until someone from outside St. Mystere came for me. Papa said that whoever came for me would be someone I could trust with my life. So that's why you kept watching us move about town. What was that?
What's going on?
Oh my god.
Oh,
Oh. Oh.
Oh my god. Sir?
Okay.
Okay.
Is this like set up for the next game? What is happening?
Maybe.
Oh no.
The hell?
He's trying to kill us. And
Follow me. We must evacuate this tower immediately. What now?
must have been so lonely.
Oh my god.
Ugh.
go ahead without us.
You'll have to toss me.
We're fine. Go on. It's all right. This way.
What are we going to do? I've got it. Just wait a moment, Flora.
Okay. Let me just like take down all your shit really quick and build something.
Bye bye. Amazing. Oh shit. We have like an air chase happening.
This is ridiculous.
I love how ridiculous it is. I love it. It makes me feel like I'm watching a kid's TV show that I used to watch. Not anyone in particular, but just like how high stakes they could be for no reason at all.
This isn't
Just you wait.
I will have my revenge on you.
Oh my god, it is. I hope we see more of him. We love a
Hold tight.
befuddled villain and just keeps fucking up. Very DuckTales, yeah. Oh shit.
Wow.
You're all robots. Didn't you know? What the fuck?
Apple? It's a fucking apple? Is she the golden apple?
I mean, she is, but what? Was that a bruise? Was that a tattoo that just appeared out of nowhere? Thank goodness you're all right, Professor. Don Paolo's flying contraption was something else. I really thought we were done for back there. Yes, it was all quite dodgy, but he also provided us with the answer to one of our ongoing mysteries. Do you remember that awful noise we heard the first time we visited Reinhold Manor? The one that spooked Claudia? So that must have been the noise. You've put it together. The racket was likely Don Paolo's contraption making a crash landing. If that's the case, then we now know that the approximate time of Don Paolo's entrance into St. Mystere, and how he got here. You didn't notice this? The crash site? It figures then that Franco wouldn't have noticed Don Paolo's entrance, so if Flora is the golden apple that everyone's been looking for, that means the treasure that Lady Dahlia and the others were chasing never existed in the first place. No, I'm fairly certain they weren't mistaken. I do believe a fortune is hidden somewhere within this town. But the Baron would need to hide it somewhere only the golden apple would know to look. You mean that Flora knows where the treasure is hidden? I'm sorry, but I don't know about a treasure or anything like that. Let's head back to Reinhold Manor one more time. I suspect we'll clear everything up there. Professor, do you really think the treasure could be located here? Look closely at this painting, Luke. I'm sure it holds the key to the Reinhold fortune. But I've already looked at it. If we solve this mystery, Luke, I'm certain we'll come face to face with the Reinhold treasure. Touch the painting where the golden apple is hidden. Oh, on her chest where it appeared a moment ago? I remember now, it's right here. Aha! A hidden switch.
No one has thought to press that. I feel like my immediate instinct when I see an apple bruise on somebody would be to push it.
Yeah.
To point at it.
The switch seems to have activated the wall. And to think that Reinhold Manor held the secret behind the painting all along. It looks like there's a passage that leads farther in. Oh, let's see where this passage goes. Oh my god.
What the fuck?
This is like national treasure. Oh my goodness, look at this place. I have no idea.
Cibola!
Now, how in the world did you know that that switch was hidden in the painting? Listen closely, Luke. Wisdom wasn't the only thing Baron Reinhold required of potential guardians for his only daughter. You saw it too, did you not? That peculiar mark on her neck that only appeared once she laughed? What?
Okay.
What? In other words, Baron Reinhold set out one last requirement for the potential inheritor to his fortune. He wanted someone who could make Flora smile again after losing those dear to her.
Fuck.
That person, and that person only, would Baron Reinhold reveal the location of his actual fortune. That's unbelievable, Professor. It is.
It literally is.
How do you make make like a mark appear on someone's skin when they laugh. What? But it all makes sense now. Flora, my little Flora. Where's that voice coming from? Flora, you've made it here at last. That voice. Papa, is that you? Papa. I feel like 11 from fucking Stranger Things. My dear Flora, has the village watched over you as I would have? I built St. Mystere for you so that you would never have to know true loneliness. Well, to be fair, Bruno did the actual building, but that's beside the point. In any case, if you've come this far, I suppose it's safe to assume my plan was a success. My greatest regret is that I'm not there to see you become a young woman, but please know that I want nothing more than for you to be happy. Whether the person by your side right now can give you that or not is up to you, I suppose. And to you who have found your way to my daughter's side, you have my heartiest congratulations. Few can make it through the barrage of puzzles I set before you. Imagine a person of your abilities has already caught on, but allow me to reveal St. Mystere's secret. The secret of St. Mystere? Recently, I was told by my physician that I don't have much time left on this earth. I can come to terms with dying, but the thought of leaving my only child alone in the world torments me. This is why I've commissioned Bruno to construct St. Mystere. At least this way, she'll be safe and protected until she's old enough to venture to the outside world. Streets and buildings are the bones of a village, but its heart is in the people who live in it. I hope that Bruno gets a cut of this freaking money.
Please, he did everything.
This is why I asked Bruno to create all the villagers here, as well as all the puzzles hidden within them. I've asked Matthew to make news of my death public only once Flora has grown past childhood. So, stranger, how does my beautiful little flower look now? I imagine she's blossoming into adulthood.
This was like kind of not cool, bro.
Equally important to me is finding someone to whom I can entrust both my daughter and my fortune. This is why the inhabitants of St. Mystere are constantly testing the knowledge of the visitor. If you've made it this far, it must mean that you possess both wisdom and dedication to my daughter.
They give context to the reason that everyone's like, solve a puzzle for me.
I mean, yeah, honestly, I'm kind of glad there was an explanation. Spork says, you two got chased by a Ferris wheel a few hours ago. Nothing is unrealistic.
That's a good point.
I assume
You're right.
it was like some big piece of machinery that was being controlled by the dude, but it's still like absurd. I am confident that you will take good care of my fortune and Flora. This is why everything in this room, the whole of my fortune, belongs to you now. When you remove it from here, St. Mystere will complete the objective for which it was created. I imagine the inhabitants will fall into a deep sleep from which they are never to awaken. Oh my god. Now wait just a minute. Is he saying that if we take the treasure, all of St. Mystere will just disappear? I honestly don't know the answer to that question, Luke. But it's possible that St. Mystere is designed to shut down the instant we lay a hand on the treasure. That's bogus. But it's a fun kind of unrealistic. I agree. I think I can suspend disbelief enough for this to be like whimsical and silly. But
Yeah,
I don't like the idea of all of these robots going to sleep.
Just, yeah. Mm-mm.
So if that happens, everyone will just stop? Just like puppets with their strings cut? I leave it to you, brave traveler. Draw the curtain on St. Mystere and lay this lifeless village to rest. Above all else, take care of my precious daughter. She's in your hands now. Oh, Papa. I can't believe it. If we even touch this treasure, all of St. Mystere will just grind to a halt.
What does
Flora,
she want?
yeah, by right. This inheritance
Yes.
belongs to you.
Thank
should
you,
be the one
Layton.
to decide what's done with it. Yeah, give her some agency, please. I don't want it. But why ever not, my dear? The people who live here have been with me for so long. Curious as this village is, it's watched me grow up.
Girl, you need to get away from here as fast as you fucking possibly can.
I get where she's coming from, but also, ma'am, you really probably shouldn't spend your entire life in a village surrounded by 0 humans.
Right.
It's probably not very good for you.
Also, these robots are really fucking weird.
I want St. Mystere, my village, to stay just as it is forever. I see. Then so it shall be. But what of you, Flora? Will you stay here with your village? I Are you sure this is quite all right, madam? Certainly, if leaving will make Flora happy, I'd like nothing more than to see her off with a smile.
She is leaving. That's good.
You love to see it. Just come for a visit now and then.
Stand in the room with so much money and not take any of it.
Yeah.
Oh, weird.
Goodbye then, little village.
How do you think she managed to stay sane in that tower? God, she was doing puzzles day in, day out. There's no question.
What an astonishing village
Yeah.
that was, Professor Layton. Does this mean you'll be gracing the front page of the London Times again sometime soon?
No, Luke. Saint Mistel's secret must stay between us.
Huh? Why do you say that?
You'll see, my dear boy. We don't want people to make a spectacle of Flora. That wouldn't be right.
Of course. Always thinking of others.
Aw.
Well, one must always put a lady's needs first. That's what a gentleman does.
Well, this was cute. It was a little silly, but cute, and I didn't mind the silliness.
Better for the silliness.
Yeah. We need a little whimsy every now and then, you know? Very cute. Yeah, so maybe, I don't care, either way, Lauren. If you, because the completionist in me needs to go back and solve all the puzzles, but I don't know if you care or not, so I can do like a separate stream for puzzles, and then we can come back and start a new game next time, or I can do it with you, whichever you prefer. But I do feel like some of the puzzles you end up just kind of sitting there while I tinker away at it.
Yeah, it's a little true. I'm curious about like the like gizmos and gadgets and stuff that we've been getting along the way, but maybe I'll just watch your stream and I won't be in it.
Okay, that'll work. So sometime between now and either Friday or next Tuesday or something, I'll do a little wrap-up stream for all the rest of the puzzles we left behind. But yeah, we'll eventually play all these games, I think, or at least I will. Cause yeah, I will get in a puzzling mood every now and then and really need something like this. So
Yeah,
plus
for
these
sure.
feel like they'd be like a cozy little game to return to, a little world.
Mm-hmm.
I want like a little Layton and Luke sticker for my water bottle or something. Like that would be so cute. But yeah, thanks for hanging out with us, everyone. We're gonna call it there, and we might stream this Friday, but time will tell. But definitely next Tuesday. So we will see you then. Good night, everyone.